Years in a row.
Well, a warm, humid, quiet summer night, 81 degrees out there. I don't know if you're like me, but I've noticed the cicadas here over the last couple of weeks. They've gotten real loud. They love nights like tonight. 90 degrees was our high temperature today. Take a look at the month of July so far. And I know a lot of you probably are like, well, we've had some hot weather. And we absolutely have had some hot weather. You go back to the end of June, we had that bout of several days in a row of very hot conditions. The first week of this month, we had a few hot days. The second week, a few hot days. Last week, well, Wednesday was hot. This week is going to be very hot. And the difference this week in what we're going into versus what we've had is so far this summer season, while some of those bouts of hot weather have been intense, they've been brief. And we get another mild spell, and then the heat comes back and we get another mild spell. We're about to get an extended stretch of very hot conditions. Now, in the short term, we've got this front draped from northwest to southeast across the area, and it will play a role in where we might see some wet weather tomorrow morning and how hot temperatures might get during the day on Tuesday. So getting to the storm chances, I think with this front draped across the area and this low-level jet, we could see some scattered thunderstorms to our east, to the east of Springfield and northeast of Springfield, closer to sunrise and beyond sunrise into Tuesday morning. This is what I think it'll look like. Activity tries to break out 7 o'clock. It kind of drops on off to the south, and then by early afternoon, I think we're pretty much done with that. And then we're just going to find mostly sunny to partly sunny skies. Now, where we have the wet weather, if we do see that wet weather, it may try to reinforce that front. And we may see, as a result, we may see a pretty big range in highs. Looks like low 70s tonight. Highs tomorrow certainly will be hot to the west. I expect 100 degrees in Joplin. I expect 100 degrees in Stockton. Off to the east, though, depending on how much cloud cover and wet weather we can get during the day on Tuesday, we may be looking at highs here in the low to mid 90s. Meanwhile, areas in between, that's kind of your iffy zone. It looks like maybe 96 or 97 for a high here in Springfield. I think that there are enough factors that may keep us from maxing out. Same thing on Wednesday. I think we're looking at a lot of high cloudiness. It's going to come in waves, and that may help to temper the heat just a little bit, preventing us from getting as hot as we could have had skies been completely clear. That said, it still looks like low 100s to the northwest, and then for the rest of us, mid to upper 90s. And I think 97 or 98 for a high on Wednesday. And that's going to come with breezy southwest winds. Thursday also looks breezy, and I think Thursday looks brighter. I think we get rid of those things that could help to temper the heat. We're going to find mostly sunny skies. We're not going to find any wet weather. And I think with that, we're going to find afternoon highs up around 100, low 100s to the northwest and near 100 to the southeast. And I think Thursday is probably our best chance at hitting 100 for the first time this summer here in Springfield. Our hottest reading so far, 99. That was back on June the 29th. And as far as hot weather streaks, we've only managed 5 days in a row hitting 90 degrees or greater. I think we're going to do, we're certainly going to see 5 days in a row this week. In fact, I think the heat's going to continue into early August. The one bit of good news I have for you is that we're going to mix out that low-level moisture during the afternoon heat, and that's going to cause dew points to go down during the afternoon, and that's going to keep us from seeing those really extreme heat index values, but it's still going to be hot. Take a look at the 7-day forecast. When might we see some rain in the forecast after Tuesday? Well, I think our next best chance at that would be late this coming weekend. There may be an opportunity for a cold front to drop south into the area Saturday into Sunday. And if that is able to happen, there will probably be a chance for at least some spotty showers and thunderstorms and probably a bit more cloud cover, and that may help to limit the heat a little bit over the weekend.
By that time, we're going to be craving it.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wish I had, I mean, honestly, I don't see this heat wave stopping until maybe the end of the first week of August. So this is going to be a long run of hot weather.
We're going to be begging for a break eventually. Thanks, Jamie. Dan, what's going on in sports tonight?